Last week we made interventions. We were able to provide $1 million Liberian to the national team for training because we didn't want interruptions in the training sections here. And then a few days ago, we also provided $4,000 to the coach for part of his contract that deals with feeding. And just this morning, through the CSR, which is Corporate Social Responsibility of the National Port Authority, based on our engagement with them, we presented $20,000 to the coach, to Coach Mario Marinica this morning against his arrear. And so he again told us that he is very, very happy with our intervention, and he's going to do everything possible along with his team to ensure that the team will proceed. Last night, and I'm happy my Deputy Minister for Sports, Honorable Andy Kwame, is here, but the government was able to provide a little over $309,000 to the national team for the travel.
After 2 months, we are building our strong team. After 2 months to campaign on the radio in the church for Yan Tonya, our son. After 1 week to the election, campaign for Oka. I pray for him. Honorable Nathan came for prayer. I pray. Who answers prayer? That is God. So God has answered the prayer offered in favor of Yantoy. We are building up a strong team. We come to say thank you.
So these are gentlemen who are responsible, crew member of the two-tow boat at the Afro Rocks port of Greenville.
Okay, Mr. Dawo, give us an idea. What exactly transpired here?
What happened here is that we have been meeting here since January. As far as it goes, we don't see a party official after the president.
Okay.
His honor, let me say, Ambassador Boakai.
Okay.
After appointing the party officials to federal government positions, they have decided to relax in the airport office at the federal. There were major offices to which they were appointed. Bothering our party headquarters, making it a ghost job. But about that, we decided our concern services. I was telling him, I said, to take care of party headquarters. Because animals can live here.
Okay.
We came out, clean out the party headquarters with the assistance of Councilor Johnson, and make the place to run loudly and music begin to play here. And I think we are having some new year for those who will come hungry. But our main concern is that we want our party officials to come to job. If they can't come to job, let them resign. Because they can't be doing 2 jobs at the same time.
Wow. So you want the chairman to focus on the party's job, or he focus on his position in government?
He must choose between the two.
He should choose between the two. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You want to talk to us? What's your name? Yeah.
My name is
Okay. So give us an idea. What is exactly transpired here? Are you a member of the Unity Party? I see you. Okay. Okay.
I would about to have our press conference here because for the since the party won the election, and the great leader started a job, the president appointed him. They abandoned the headquarters here.
They abandoned the headquarters. They're no longer coming to job.
Yes, as you can see, all the flags were pulling up. All the party flags were pulling up. They can't come here, but people come.
Okay.
Everybody to talk to. The high council of Reverend Johnson. that the men they want to pour all the new flag.
Okay.
The men make sure we're talking people they buy new flag screen for the 5-inch, 55-inch. I mean, they make one new brand set for $680 US. For the party, they make sure every day you provide food to the place for people to eat. Other people can come now and sit here, play Lulu, play chess, and play other things there. The party headquarters is lively. We keep up, we say, but we can see our leaders, the co-chair and the chairman of the party, and the secretary general, no longer can hear anymore. So, we want the men to resign. We are writing them, we send them letters several times. We send letter to the chairman. So the chairman, we just look at that, we send a letter. We keep up, we say, also, we're not getting a response for these guys. We want them to take the party leadership over, or they release the job, or they leave the job and take the party and the party.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's what you guys are fighting for.
Yes.
And who exactly prevented you guys from having the press conference today?
The chairman has sent some people here to come and swap the whole program.
Wow. Okay.
Along with Amos Sweat.
So was the Secretary General of the United Party here today? Twelve?
But
how sure are you that it was Amos 12, who sent those guys here?
Because we know these guys that were there.
Okay.
All the boys I get are people that were there. Okay. So we know them there.
So thank you very much for talking to Spoon TV. As you see right before me here, the gate has been locked before at this very entrance. And of course, I was prevented from entering here. There are lots of folks in there. We thought to reach out there to speak to them, but we were being prevented. I was also being assaulted by a gentleman here in a blue t-shirt who thought it wise that I shouldn't do this live video. But as part of our job, we are club with the responsibility to inform the Liberian people as to what we are club with the responsibility to inform the Liberian people as to what's transpiring in the country. We are here to report the good, the bad, and the ugly as part of our duty as a media institution. And of course, as you see this gentleman right here in the blue t-shirt, he assaulted me, and I was being prevented from entering the premises of the Unity Party right here. And of course, you see, the gentleman, and of course, as you see right here, Spoon TV, this gentleman is preventing me. Folks, there's a Spoon TV. There's a Spoon TV, and of course, we are here live. 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 We are here live on the headquarters of the Unity Party. No, I don't have the partner live up. I don't have the partner live up. Okay. Papa, do you think that he's trying to undermine the chairman? Do you think he's trying to undermine the chairman? You think he's trying to undermine the chairman? Okay, so folks, okay, you think, okay, so this guy wants to speak his mind, but he's being prevented. As you see, there are scores of partisans in there. This gentleman right here is preventing the camera, he's blocking the camera. And of course, as part of our job, we are here to report the happenings. And Spoon TV is here live at the headquarters of the Unity Party. We are going to speak to some of the folks. The main entrance there has been closed because we tried entering from that place. As you see, the gentleman right before me here, he has prevented me from entering the premises here to talk to some of the Unity Party, partisans in there. And of course, he has asked me to go across the road, that I should leave this place. But we believe that as a media institution, we are club with the responsibility to report what is transpiring in the country. And of course, I'd like to say welcome, Spoon TV. I'm Nelson Colette. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, folks, it's another bright Monday morning here from Odious Congo Town. in Monrovia, Liberia. Good morning, a pleasant welcome to another fascinating edition of the Today Show, your most preferred breakfast program, live on Spoon 107.5 FM, Fabric 101.1 FM. We're also coming to you via www.spoonfmradio.com. My name is Yekezi Zwobe, and of course, I'm here alongside my colleagues, Dennis Nipson, and I hope Chokon Flammer can join us later on the show. So wherever you are and whatever you are doing, I'd like to say good morning and welcome. Please share the show for those of you watching. Please share the show and, of course, comment right down there in the comment section. And we will definitely pin your comments live on the stream. So it's a pleasure to be here again to discuss all of the trending happenings, give our perspectives about those happenings, and ensure that Mama Liberia moves ahead. We are here to point out all of the ills, all of the negatives in the society. That's our responsibility. Like Nelson Cole said, you know, Nelson was assaulted last week by some partisans of the Unity Party when he had gone there to provide coverage of a very, very heated and tension-packed occasion there at the headquarters of the Unity Party, and he was kind of assaulted and prevented from even entering the premises of the Unity Party. So you see, like yesterday, a few months back, when Spoon TV goes to Unity Party headquarters, our guys, you know, used to be welcome, endorsed, and everything. But today, Spoon TV is being prevented. Yeah, that's life. But it was absolutely wrong on their part to have assaulted our colleague. To have they have the right to prevent him from entering their premises, but to, you know, have him assaulted is something that we condemn here. We condemn that strongly, and of course that is unacceptable. And I hope the party leadership can come up to, you know, condemn that themselves. And one thing I like to say here, because the essence of that press conference that was held last week at the headquarters of the Unity Party, that press conference specifically was held by some aggrieved members of the Unity Party who feel that, you know, their leaders are no more coming to work. Since they, you know, occupy government positions, they aren't coming to work anymore. And the thing is very, very simple. All right? You cannot occupy two spaces at the same time. You cannot do that. So if you are in government, if you are appointed to work in government, of course, you resign your position at the level of the party. But you can be chairman of the party or, you know, vice chair or secretary general of the party. You're not going to work for the party every morning, or rather you go, you know, to occupy or act in your government position, and then your position at the party level is vacant. You know, that's I would consider that as greed for power. That's being greedy, very, very greedy. Reserve on one of the jobs, give others that are in the party the opportunity to occupy the positions, like it was done by CDC. You criticize the CDC here a lot, you know, but when Nathaniel McGill was appointed as Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Nathaniel McGill resigned his position. Likewise, other officials of the CDC who occupied key positions at the level of the CDC leadership. So why can't the Unity Party leaders do that? But, you know, Dennis is here. Dennis, good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning. I guess I see that you are spirited and
Yeah, like
zealous this morning.
seriously, seriously.
Good morning, and it's good to be back on Monday morning to discuss critical national issues as it relates to our country. And good morning. I can see that you are in a good mood this morning, and politics is just, but good morning to Chokon as well.
Yeah, Choco is yeah,
Yes.
Choco. I think that the computer is there, so you
Yes.
just log
Um,
in. Then
you spoke about the issue of Nelson, and that's why always as a journalist I always say that the issue about befriending politicians, being so what's the word, being so acquainted with them, that way, because politicians are politicians.
mm,
They will never change. I'm saying that to say that whenever they are in need of you as a journalist, you have all of the leverage around them.
of course.
They will, even you want to work in their offices or whatsoever, they will afford you, accord you the opportunity to do that, because why? There is something that they need from you. And when they are at that position, you realize that, well, your role is over. They're no longer in need of you. So what happened to Nelson, it is not strange, in terms of the behavior of politicians. What is surprising is that like I said, there are a lot of expectations when it comes to the Unity Party. So one may have thought that because Unity Party or Spoon Network, was really liked by the or loved by the Unity Party, so that couldn't have happened. But we should expect that that's how politicians behave. When they are in need of you as a journalist, you will have that leverage. But as long they have what they want, you are nothing to them, and they don't care how they treat you. Or so, like you said, we will condemn that. It is wrong to assault any of our colleague who is a journalist. You have the right to tell the person, I don't want to speak. But to go to the extent of wanting to beat on the person and all of that. And it wasn't Nelson alone. There are other colleagues, from other radio stations. Even Prime FM, Barclay was on the scene,
Okay.
and along with Nelson. And I even spoke with Barclay. He said, "Oh yes, Denise, those guys behave wrongly. And at some point in time, you want to, remove your journalist jacket, to show muscles as well and things like that. But you just have to
You
behave
just have to
yourself."
be professional and
Yeah,
ethical.
and that's why he was saying, he said, because they behave wrong, even to the extent that they left from the party headquarters. When they told them, they started pushing their way. They left from the party headquarters, and the guys still ran behind Nelson across the road, wanting to continuously hit on Nelson. And it was like so bad. So hope politicians can learn to accept or understand that as journalists,
Yeah.
we are doing our work. And especially when you're in a public glare situation of such, know that journalists will always come on the scene, to report what is happening. So you have to be tolerant in dealing with your colleagues who are journalists, or
Yeah.
those who are journalists as well.
Yeah. So what they should understand is that we journalists, we are like the mirror of the society. We're getting a feedback over there. So we are like the mirror of the society. So we tell the society how it looks like, or we show to the society how it looks like. So if the society is black, we will say the society is black. If it is red, we will say it is red. Once you go, for example, you as an individual, you stand before the mirror. The mirror, if you are black, the mirror will tell you that you are black. If you have, a pulse in your eyes, the mirror will tell you that there's a coal in your eyes and all of that. It's just going to give you the exact, reflection of yourself, and that's what we are. So today, we may be around providing coverage for you, and and maybe you think that because we are so much around you and providing coverage about some of the positive things or some of the good things that you are doing, and so you may feel that tomorrow, if you do the wrong thing, we wouldn't report it. So and tomorrow, if tomorrow comes, you do the wrong thing, and we tend to report it now. You look at you take us to be bad people, but I think that shouldn't be the case, and I think the president of Liberia has got to come up with a statement, towards that about that particular incident, because that's an assault against journalists. All right. But we have Chokon Flama right here with us. Chokon, the man is in a red tie and a court suit. Chokon, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Yegesi and Denise, and to our many listeners across Liberia and those who are watching. It's good that we are here again on another Monday morning.
Yeah, sure.
It's good. I heard about the incident concerning Nelson. I think we should condemn that. It is so unfortunate that the people in power will be chasing and harassing and embarrassing journalists at this time, after 6 years of condemning the past administration on some of those issues. So it is so disappointing to listen to the radio and to hear that our colleague is being handled by talks from the Unity Party, and we got information that they were sent by the SG. So the SG, like Yegesi said, if you know you want to participate in the party's politics, you should step aside and focus on the party. If you want to be in government, you should focus on governance, not to be in two places at the same time. It doesn't work that way. You can do that. So we should condemn that, and the Unity Party, the hierarchy of the Unity Party, they should know about this. Aside from that, they know the work that we did, this institution did for the Unity Party during the time of campaign and prior to the campaign. So even if they will assault anybody else, the courtesy should be given to a spoon, so we can do our work without fear and favor. If you do the right thing, well, we will commend you and talk about it, no matter how people feel about it. But if you do the wrong thing, the same thing, you condemn after 6 years, condemning here and there on radio station, on social media, and you publicly engage in those things, it means that you were preaching complete deceit to the people of Liberia. So we should condemn that, Yegesi.
Yeah, sure.
Do not take that lightly, because after Nelson, who next? It might either be you or me or Denise or anybody else. So the folks in Unity Party should know that the media plays a pivotal role in that return to power. It is not something that they can push under the carpet and begin to muscle the media like the past administration did, and we all were crying here and there and all of that.
Yeah. So and I hope the standard bearer of the party can intervene in that matter. Mr. Brock, I'm referring to you now as a standard bearer of the party, because there's a party politics playing now. So I think you have to intervene in that matter. You can't have people occupying two positions at the same time, working in government and then occupying party positions. You resign from one. If you want to serve as
step aside,
or secretary for the party, then you focus on the party.
Why these
like
people?
The CDC did. Okay?
These people.
If you want to work in government, then you focus on government job. Why you don't want to give opportunity to other young people, competent and qualified people that are within your party to occupy positions too? To be able to put food on their table. Why? You want to be here and there. That's greed for power. So you step aside. If either you want to be secretary or chairman or vice chair, whatever position within the party that you're occupying, if you love the position so much, then you maintain the position. You forget about government job. If you want a government job, then you forget about the party job. Or you can be two places at the same time.
You can do that. You can't do that, Mr. Emontoe and the rest of those people in the Unity Party who are in government.
You're not attending your party function. You in government, you're not attending you're not
Even
going to work
if the
by the
CDC
party.
did, because at one point, Legacy, we saw that the CDC youth league were in government. Jefferson Coty,
Jefferson Coty,
as Senator to the Secretary General, he was still in government, and other key officials of the CDC. Even the youth league, Emmanuel, was still in government too, and other key officials of the CDC were in government. But you condemn that.
That's the point.
You
That's the
condemn
point.
that after 6 years, you are condemning that
And
here
you're
and
back with
there.
the same thing.
You dare to repeat the same thing, so you will get the same result that you're getting from the public. You can't do that. You can't come to the leadership of the country and after 6 months you begin to harass, embarrass, and handle journalists at your party headquarters. Imagine what will happen at national events where we have security apparatus.
Yeah.
It might likely be more than what happened at the United Party headquarters.
So what the Unity Party should know is that yes, the media played, like Chokon said, the media played a very, very pivotal role to bring you to power. It's not that the media sided with you, the Unity Party. No.
Not at all.
The media never sided with the Unity Party. What the media did is that the media only functioned. The media only exposed the ills within the previous government.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And it was based upon that the citizens got to know some of those ills within the society, and they said that this CDC government is not good for us.
Mm-hmm.
So we must boot them out. That was the role the media played. And you were in a better position at the time, to lead. The people, felt that you were in a better position to take on the mantle of authority.
Mm-hmm.
And they elected President Bouaka, and today he's president. So this same media can also boot or play a pivotal role to, boot you from power. That is if you are doing the wrong things. Because if the Unity Party government is doing the wrong thing, we will condemn the talk. We will condemn it. We will expose those things. And once it's too much, 2029 comes. I mean, I'm sure the people will be, tired of all of the negative information they would have heard by them about the government, and they will want a new government to, be installed instead of the continuation of the Unity Party government. And that's the role the media play. Mm-hmm. So the Unity Party partisans of the Unity Party shouldn't think that the media sided with that. The media only play its role.
Exactly. Yeah, see. And moving on, that you begin to respect themselves. You can't take the media to be opposition party like the CDC and thing. Once there's a news issue at your party headquarters, we'll be there to bring that live. The same thing we did throughout reporting independently.
Exactly.
During the 6 years of CDC. So the United Party, you should begin to have some respect for the media. You should do that. Hierarchy of the United Party should begin to do that.
They are
we expect more of you.
Business as usual slogan.
In fact, maybe you're going beyond now, maybe beyond business as usual, because the Unity Party, people expectation for the Unity Party very high, and to at this stage to begin to diminish the expectation is uncalled for.
Yeah.
So folks, this is the Today Show right here on your favorite dial. That was a burning issue on our minds, so we just had to kickstart the show with that. But for those of you listening, you can play the radio game. It's on the dashboard. Is currently open. So to be a part of the draw at 9:55, we'll be drawing winners. And of course, 20 persons will be walking away with 2,500 Liberian dollars here on the show this morning. 20 persons walking away with 2,500 Liberian dollars. So to be a part of the draw, all you need to do is to dial the playing code *799#, *799#, and you select number 3 for Sport FM. You choose how to pay the playing fee, which is 70 cents US or 100 Liberian dollars. And once you do that, you automatically enter the draw and you stand a chance to win 2,500 Liberian dollars. It's a raffle draw. So the more you play, the more your chances are to win. All All right, so keep playing until 9:55 this morning when we hope to carry out our job. Now, quickly, let's bring you the weather forecast before moving forward. According to weatheratlas.com, in Monrovia, brief bursts of light to moderate rainfall are forecasted. The chance of rainfall is high and precipitation will be moderate. All right. The temperature will shift, a modest temperature shift from a warm 29 degrees Celsius and 84.2 degrees Fahrenheit at its peak to a moderately hot 25 degrees Celsius and 77 degrees Fahrenheit at its lowest point is expected this morning. The sun rose this morning at 6:27 and the sun was set at 6:55. The daylight will last for 12 hours and 26 minutes. So we just have to get it going this morning.
Sometimes I need to explain that weather report though.
Yeah. So we are expecting brief periods of light rainfall.
Okay.
Light to moderate rainfall. That is, if there's going to be rainfall, but it's not going to be heavy.
Okay.
It's just going to be moderate. So in between time today, expect rainfall at any time, at any point in time today. And also, if you're heading to work this morning, you need to go alongside your rain gear. As a matter of fact, we're in a rainy season.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and June is one of the months where when we experience a lot of rainfall. So you want to go alongside your rain gear, your umbrella, your boots, your raincoats, and whatever rain gear.
And this morning was very heavy in Monrovia.
Yeah, of course. There was a very, very heavy downpour of rain this morning. So you want to take precaution. All right, so folks, that's it this morning. Let's get it going this morning. There's this letter that is circulating. I don't know whether you've seen. I believe Dennis, you've seen it about the political advisor of the President George Weah, Madam Mandela Cooper,
President Joseph Boakai.
President Joseph Boakai. Sorry. I won't bring Joey about. Sorry. Yeah. So President Joseph Boakai, the political advisor to President Joseph Boakai, there's this letter circulating on social media about her. I have not, verified the content of the letter. I have not verified the allegations contained within that letter. But it's something to talk about. If that's a letter, or even if the allegation against her is factual, then it's something to talk about. I believe you have the letter. You want to tell us more about that? Dennis.
Yeah. What's that?
You want to tell us? You want to tell us more about that letter?
Which letter? I want to.
Yeah.
So there's a communication, right?
Yeah.
This is socially. should I read the communication?
Yeah.
I think I'll read the communication. Okay. This is the communication. Okay, I'm trying to get that communication. So this communication says, Excellency Joseph N. Boakai, Senior President of the Republic of Liberia. Dear President Joseph N. Boakai, Senior, please accept my compliments and allow me to express heartfelt congratulations to you on your victory and election as President of the Republic of Liberia. I come seeking your intervention regarding two senior members of your government, Magdala Cooper and Alion Kebi. Please consider my communication as a follow-up on my exchange with your Minister of State for Presidential Affairs pertaining to the involvement of these two in bigamy. I informed your Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Honorable Sylvester Graceby, on the matter on January 30, 2024. Miss Magdala Cooper, whom I consider my own big sister because she frequented my family for 18 years, that is since 2006, got married to my husband, Alion Kebi, who she is yet to legally who he is yet to legally divorce me. My husband and I have been married for over 9 years, since May 8, 2015, and we have an 8-year-old son. The latter asks me every time the opportunity arises where his father is, leaving me speechless. It saddens me, Mr. President, with all these discussions held with Minister Sylvester Graceby, that he assured me he would have brought to your attention, still saw the appointment of Magdalena Cooper and Alion Kebi into high-level positions in your government. This act by the two and reported to several in and out of your government: Senator Yombly Kanga Lawrence, Senator Abraham Darius DeLon, Senator Amara Kone, Stanton Waterspoon, Representative Imada Dan, completely broke my family and left us in what, that is tears, or what do I writing? For your information, Mr. President, I filed a complaint against Alion Kebi at the Paris Judicial Court for family abandonment, and I won my case on March 1, 2022. He was ordered to pay alimony, which he never started, and has therefore still not respected this judgment. These two senior members of your government's open involvement in bigamy and appointment as husband and wife, coupled with your decades of public experience as well as your role as a deacon in the Baptist Church, will not be in accordance with your family values, are surmised. I pray and remain hopeful that you intervene in this matter, as well as set a precedent that will see any recurrence of such in your government. I remain at your disposal. Please accept, Your Excellency, the assurances of my highest and most respectful regards, Sejo Juwara, legitimate wife of Alion Kebi, Youth and Sports Ambassador of Liberia. They will have to put all the title there. So from this letter, then there's a post from Magdalena Cooper, 11 hours, with a quote: "If a woman is successful, she'd better duck, because they will be out to get her." One of my favorite quote from my girl Leona Helmsley. Gosh, I adored her, with a fellow who is giving her a peck.
She
I think
a very romantic
photo. Yeah.
After this information has been circulating in the public, and apparently that's her response.
Yeah.
That is an apparent response, to that allegation circulating in the public about her. But we, have to hold it as an allegation against her. She hasn't come out, yet clearly, even though she posted this romantic photo with the caption: "If a woman is successful, she will better duck, because they be out to get her."
Yeah.
All right. And she said that's one of her favorite quotes from her girl Neola Helmsley. Okay. So, it's a kind of a very big allegation. We will hold it as it is. I don't want to go deeper into this, but this is a matter that, if true, then it has to be looked into.
Yeah,
it has to be. It requires investigation.
And like you said, she is a prominent person in society. And with such allegation, she has to come up to respond.
Yeah,
Or Facebook post is not enough.
That response is
yes,
vague.
it's not enough. As much as we will not know the nitty gritty of the entire issue, but perhaps I don't know whether it's the guy that is there pecking her in the photo, whether he's the one or he's not. If he's the one, perhaps he left the lady, and that's the frustration and all of that. Sometimes people have that difference, you know,
And again,
in relationship. So that should be clear. They know the air should be clear. It is important because you are a public figure, and someone comes up with such an allegation, especially a marital issue, you know, someone say they are legal and you are taking their husband and all of that, and we see you with the guy. There's a need for explanation.
Yeah,
You owe that to the
explanation.
public because of the position you are occupying, how people see you. So it shouldn't be about people will talk, but be able to say something about that. I think that's it. We are all females.
Again, be record in 2021, the same issue was raised, and she did respond to that.
Okay,
it's in the New Dawn. I think I just shared the I recorded with in the chat room.
okay.
She said, I did not steal anybody's husband. You can see she and the guy right here on the front page. This is the New Dawn May 18, 2021 edition.
Okay.
And goes on to say the former presidential hopeful and head of the women group movement for One Liberia has denied through social media page of taking nobody's husband despite allegation by a female colleague, Sacho Jowari. Madam Cooper says her husband, Mr. Liu Kiba, had never been married before in any part of the world. So there you have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So again, it's some that kind of story that only the court can devaco that. Yeah, only the court. So if somebody if you are claiming that this man was married to you, and both of you probably parted for some time,
but the political
and got married to another woman. I mean, that's a court issue. You take the matter to the court, and the court is going to carry out an investigation and come up with a verdict.
Yes,
if it is true that your husband, in fact, if it is true that the man was married to you,
yes,
then of course the court can bring out a ruling.
Yeah,
but it should
and at times when a lady is in love with a man, and even there's difference, and the man leave her and separate with her with another person, some women don't tend to accept that, and they will go all out, claiming ownership of the man, want to spoil the relationship with another person and all of that.
And again, partly I agree with this statement. I have a Facebook a post that if a woman is successful, not only a woman, but him in general, when certain people are at a certain position, maybe based on a background, based on where they're from, you see people coming to get at them.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't want to rule out this for statement too, but also I'm not taking lightly the allegation against her, because such an allegation, it is only the court that can bring up a clear verdict as to whether it is true or not.
Yeah, and that's the need to do that.
Yeah. So another big story has to do with this information about the former president George Weah's religious advisor, Reverend Nimm, currently being banned for allegedly duping over 90 Liberians. And according to the information, the Reverend was arrested, he was handcuffed and thrown behind bars on Sunday for allegedly receiving at least $700 from each of the victims for visa processing to Australia. Oh my God. The former religious advisor to the president of the Republic of Liberia is being bars for allegedly duping over 90 Liberians. He was handcuffed and thrown behind bars on yesterday for reportedly receiving at least $700 from each of the victims for visa processing to Australia. Religious advisor of a country being
Former
involved in such an act.
and
It was
religious advisor.
former religious advisor, you know, and he's currently being bars according to information we are getting. It was posted on Spawn TV Live yesterday, and of course other, you know, media platforms online. And this is concerning. Concerning Ejala is a Pastor Steve. Yeah, it's a Pastor Steve. You know that irony. You know,
Yeah, but pastor can fall prey to the work of the devil at any time. Pastor, nobody is perfect according to the great book of the Bible, that all are sin and come short of the glory of God. Roman 10:30. Dennis.
Go ahead, Papa. No, go know your Bible. Hey, you went to church. You went to church yesterday. You went to what's the name of the
church? My church, Christ Chapel of Faith.
Yeah. I guess that Joseph teach you enough scriptures there.
Yeah, but a man of God sometimes get tempted by the devil, and sometimes they are not perfect people. We all striving for imperfection. So when perfection. So when there are times that you are caught between the scissors, and that's what happened to him. So we wait and see what the outcome of the investigation is. But for a man of God to fall prey to these kinds of allegations, you know, the expectation out there, the way people see people who are doing the work of God is quite different from the way the Almighty God sees everyone. He sees everyone as a child of God, and everyone who goes to him, and he's there to forgive and have mercy upon our lives. So a man of God to go and do people, it should not be a strange thing, Yegesi, because the society will find ourselves, it is strange to you, but it should not be a strange thing. Duping is a regular thing that goes on.
That will always be strange, because as a man of God, once you are considered as a man of God, a pastor, or you know, whatever title that you carry, once you are preaching the word of God, you know, certain attributes are expected of you. You are expected to, you know, comport yourself in a certain way. You know, you are expected to comport yourself as a religious person. You are expected, you know, to be somebody who, you know, will set example. Yes, it's true that I do agree with you that nobody is perfect. Okay, nobody is perfect. But as a man of God, as a religious person, you are expected to comport yourself in a certain way. As a religious person, you are expected to dress up in a certain way. So there's certain behavioral attributes that's expected of you as a man of God. So once you go contrary to those behavioral attributes that are anticipated of you,
that does not mean you cannot be tempted by the devil, or you cannot be carried away, or you can't sin.
I do agree.
These people are not sent.
It becomes peculiar.
These people are not sent. Yes,
they are not sent. I do agree with you. But it becomes strange, or it becomes a news, you know, when they go about doing things out of, you know, biblical principles. All right.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking, why is it that, you know, a religious advisor who I think is a man of God should be involved in such an act? Is it because, you know, he's gone broke, or how? First, we have to know how long he's been involved into the act. You know, whether he was involved into the act when the CDC was in power,
so
or whether he wasn't involved into the act, or whether it's because the CDC is out of power, and maybe the little cash he used to get from the president and all of that, from the government and all of that, he's not getting it again. That is why he's allegedly now. That is why he's reportedly, you know, getting himself involved in such an act. But it is something news, and it's a news in fact, and it's something that, you know, we expecting an outcome of
the only issue I have with Reverend Nimm, pastor of the Fokeklon Church, I can recall during the first year anniversary of President George Weah, then he said the Lord spoke to him in his dream that America are going to give Liberia 10 billion. The America are going to give that money to President Weah then for development and to improve the lives of the people. Today, President Weah being kicked out of office, and fast send we didn't see. That's the only thing I have. But when it comes to people to commit such, you can see people can fall prey to anything. Great men in the Bible, great men in the Bible, got tempted and they did things out of God's will.
Of course. Yeah. Dennis, you just want to come in then.
Yeah, the issue about when it comes to discussion of such as it relates to the men of God and all of that, there's a lot expected because the portfolio which you occupy or they occupy, people expect a lot, meaning that you are set aside. There are some things that you don't engage into,
of course,
and we all know at times people want to ruin people's character, sometimes and come up with situation of such in terms of saying, oh, the pastor did this, the pastor was involved with this person, the pastor is corrupt and all of that. But I think the issue with Reverend Nimm is is concerning to note that someone who was just religious advisor to the president is involved with such
he's the head pastor of the Fokleklon Church, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the head pastor of the
Fokleklon.
Involved with such situation.
Family Fellowship Church.
Yeah.
Called the fourth name of the church, man.
I know that you were a member of that church.
Associate member.
Now you tend to Prince Johnson Church.
I'm an associate member of that church and a member of Christ Chapel
and Baptist too as well.
No.
Oh. So back to the topic. Well, it is actually concerning to hear that Reverend Nimm is involved, and I got some information that it is true, in terms of people from Australia who are complaining, their family members here, promising. He promised those people, took the money, but what happened? He started to appeal to reimburse the people, to reimburse the money. So how did it happen? We have to really get to know whether he has some link with someone in Australia that he promised to perhaps talk with to ensure that they can go abroad, for which they pay the money to him. But it is bad that a reverend will get involved with such a thing. He should be aware that these things happen, especially as a reverend. You don't want to get yourself involved with scandal, here and there. So sometimes you need to be very careful how you engage the public, especially when it comes to the issue of money. How you go about doing that, it is actually bad to do such a thing, because when it backfire, you will be held responsible. People will look at you and they will say, a whole pastor. Yeah. If it is somebody else, no one talk about that much, Won't see anything about that. But when it comes to a man of God that people expect a lot from, you get involved with that. You do your work. Even if you have the opportunity to have some link with Christian organization, to go to that area, you perhaps do what you can do, but not to perhaps maybe engage with other people that will get you involved with such a scandal, and you'll be hearing that a pastor is in how you call this thing, is in jail and all of that.
Yeah. So my understanding is that the police is going to have a conference about that and anytime soon, and we will get preliminary investigative findings about the allegation levied against him. And this is a very sensitive matter. Why? Because he's somebody linked with the previous government. All right. So now a lot of supporters, partisans of the CDC, might go on to say, oh, it's a witch hunt, it's a witch hunt. Just intended to taint the reputation of the pastor and all of that. So that is why is important that the police speak out about this, his involvement, and of course, the press has to also get his side of the story.
Yes, and also what I also gather as well, as it relates to that, is that he's a pastor and part of an organization in Australia invited him to a conference, and he decided to take along others to attend the conference in Australia. And those people pay money to him, but unfortunately he got denied visa to attend the conference, and he has already taken money from those people he was caring for the conference.
Yeah.
So when he's denied, they are also not going, and the money issue. So like what I was saying, it is important that as a man of God, you be very careful how you deal with people, especially when it comes to the issue of money. Money can spoil friendship. They say money and woman business is a serious problem in the world. So these people they won't care whether you have been denied or what happened. All they know, they pay their money, and they are expected, or they are expecting to leave Liberia.
And
so
once they are denied, they are also expecting a refund of their money.
So
if you as a pastor, you don't refund the money now, then that's what the problem will be.
Yeah. So I think going in that light, he should have informed them that this is a process that you may lose, or you may gain in it. So with the way it went, we will hope to hear from him as well, to talk about it, because we are getting information that it was a peace organization, and he was part of, he got denied, and the people pay money to him, so he had to reimburse their money. Hope they can do better. But as a pastor, keep away from all of those things. If you want to help someone, you have an invitation, be clear to the people, tell them that this situation, there's a likelihood it may be successful or not. If it is not successful, I'm not to refund your money and all of that.
That's
so
called the disclaimer.
Yeah.
All right. So if going by what you are saying, if he's initiating such, first you put out that disclaimer. Don't make the people believe that once you pay your money, you must go. You will go. Once you pay the money, you will go. You make them to have that belief. Tomorrow, if they pay that money and they don't go, they will see that you lie to them. That's the first thing. Okay. And secondly, if they don't go, that you need to refund the money. You need to refund the money. If you delay, to refund their money now, then that way the problem will either reach the public and all of that. But we are waiting on the police. We just speculating. We are waiting on the police to come up with that preliminary investigation, the findings of that preliminary investigation, and we're going to get the clear picture of what's happening out there. And I know the press will also be given the opportunity to have a word with him so that he can, clearly give us his side of the story. He's a pastor, and I hope he wouldn't lie, even though he was born in that kind of situation. But we are hoping to get his side of the story. And this should not in any way be politicized.
Yeah.
Where supporters of the CDC or supporters of the previous government will come out and say, hey, that's a witch hunt, that's a witch hunt. They are only doing that, to scandalize the man or to, taint his reputation and all of that. I don't want to believe so. I don't want to believe that, this government will go after a man of God, just in order to, taint his character or because he was associated to the previous regime. I don't want to believe so. So the information is out there. Investigation is ongoing, and we expect that the police will come up with preliminary investigative findings soon. So if you just joined us, you are listening to the Today Show. We have to go to the lines now to hear from Liberians. what's their views about everything that we've discussed here. Call us on 0777 771 0777 771 1075. Call us and have your say. What do you have to make of a report of the head pastor of the Forky Clone Fellowship Center, Reverend Nimm being banned for allegedly duping over 90 Liberians? What do you make of that? We also talk about the issue that has to do with the political advisor of the president, Madame Mandela Cooper. Somebody is accusing her of, getting married to their husband. That's an allegation. But she has said before that she, did not steal anybody, man. The man that she got married to has never, ever gotten married in any part of the world. And we also talked about the incident there at the Unity Party where you got some, greedy government officials. They want to be in government at the same time, occupying party position, don't want to give others at the level of the party the opportunity to serve as well. We talk about all of that. So call us and give your input about those issues that we've talked about. 0777 771 1075 0555 101075. And also don't forget to play the Spoon 1075 Mega Daily Cash Pledges on your radio. The dashboard is open. 20 persons will be walking away with 2,500 Liberian dollars at 9:55 when we will be doing the draw. So if you want to be one of those walking away with that amount, all you need to do is to dial the playing code using your non-star cell GSM SIM card. The playing code is *799#. You select number 3 for Spoon FM. You choose how to pay the playing fee, which is 70 cents or 100 Liberian dollars. You can play. You can pay the playing fee via your mobile money accounts, both LD and USD accounts. And the fee is 70 cents US or 100 LD. And once you do that, you automatically get into the draw. Let's talk to the first person. Good morning, your name and where you join us from this morning. Good morning. Are you there? You say your name again? Okay, I was Thinkers Village this morning.
Yeah, my attention go to the Unity Party there.
Okay.
Their action, I think they weren't correct. I'm trying to condemn it. But because we are the post Spoon number 1. Spoon did here contributed to their successful
we're not asking them to put us number 1.
Yes. You know, they have to put us number 1, but we are about want to make be on journalists, but because we saw how a lot of people contributed to the election.
Okay.
If got to go against any journalist throughout to bring information to us.
Okay.
So anything you start a point for entering, but not to go and put hand on them. It's a complete total violation to trust people. I'm not going to be there.
Thank you very much. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
Good morning, your name and where you join us from?
My name is Mark Sober. I'm calling from Nipple Street.
Mark, let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to speak on the issue that got to do with the Reverend.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm one of the victims.
You are one of the victims? Incident.
Sure.
Okay, let's hear you.
Oh, yeah, Reverend Nimm told us there was a program coming up in Australia.
Okay.
So we tried to have a series of meetings at the Forky Clone Church. And he told us, he said, the program is possible. There is nothing called failure in the program. So we pay all that he asked for, all the money he asked for.
Okay.
How much?
$1,000 plus.
How much? You said $1,000 USD plus?
$1,000 plus. Yeah, $1,000 plus.
Okay.
And when?
Imagine we pay for plane ticket also.
When it started?
It started in the middle. I think it was October.
October last year.
Yeah, last year. It was about December 5.
December 5.
Because I hope last.
Yeah, that's the time we're supposed to go.
Okay.
He asked some of us to go Ghana and start booking a plane ticket to start to go. Because he will issue the ticket to us.
Okay.
So small go Ghana. If you see, we get a group chat, everything. You see the comment inside everything.
Okay.
I never knew that man was some bad person. I never knew. The man just do that kind of thing. You know, see a man of God in the act, it really confused me.
Did you verify? Did you verify that the information that he gave you people was not correct? That he was just lying to you?
Come again?
Did you verify that he was scheming on you people because you said you trusted a man of God? Wasn't it true that there was a conference?
It was true there was a conference, but the conference they asked him to go.
Okay.
They asked him to go, and
they asked only him to go, not
to the information came to us.
Okay.
But then he said he was carrying a group of people with him. He said he got linked on that side.
Okay.
Even the hotel, so I paid for the hotel, so I paid for the hotel, everything. He gave the names of the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah. So see the kind of way they program and after we give our money, you can't give our money.
So at the end of the day, you guys did not go. Why hinder your travel to Australia? Was it because he did not initiate the process, or he just decided to take the money, or he was lying to you guys?
Well, there was a foul play went on. The Reverend, for sure, you don't have no link at Australia. I want to believe so.
Okay.
He took our money on a false pretense.
Okay.
Because he gave us a clear assurance that we are going, and there is no one going to leave back. So they gave people the zeal. We're paying the money at the office at the club church in your office. We pay our money. We get receipt to that effect.
You pay the money and get a receipt.
Oh yes.
Okay.
We get receipt. They gave us the 700. With 700 we pay. They gave us the receipt. We pay restaurant fees. We pay a lot of money over there.
How many are you?
I was just praying one day to sing, one day one-on-one, and just he must say just go into it.
How many people involved with the situation?
Oh, close to 80 person. We are 80 plus.
80 plus.
80 plus. But why do you think that a person would take 80 people to Australia?
Well, because people, right now in Liberia, most people want to travel for greener pasture. That be French.
So
you see how the program right now. So we're trying to see how best some of us to leave.
Oh, okay. So the intent was you're going for this conference.
Yeah, you shut it down.
After the conference,
you run away.
You run away. And remain the full country.
He told us everything. It was
that was the intent. That's what he told you people.
Yes. As all the participants that were in the meeting, the club meeting we attended, he told us that we will leave the area, get people on that side, connecting with people on that side, to make sure that we leave on the second day. Everybody find a way out. And we say he told us to start making connection, people will know on that side.
Even for a pastor to think that way, it's criminal in nature also.
So it was not real. Little I started getting bad feeling. I think they were calling one-on-one. I think they talk to him. I said, Reverend, the program, what I'm seeing, the program is looking at something. He said, no, it's good.
So since the program,
he knew that there was a man of God that was speaking to us, and I don't know why you had that kind of meeting in the church or the president at the time. We pay our money over there, and up to this time, there is no redress to our money.
Okay, but since then, have you guys been able to, engaging about refunding your money since indeed the program wasn't successful?
Yes, we engaged in one other time to a church to Congo time, back row. And we met one of a friend. There's a church, Virtual Irish, opposite Virtual Irish Church on the other side. Yeah. There was a church there, one of the friends, they took us to that church. I think my colleagues are listening to me right now. They took us to that church, and the police came in to talk on his behalf. So he asked people who want to get their money back. All people put their money up, put their names on the extra sheet. Those people who will continue with the process, he said, he still get a program. We still have the same program in the same Australia and Canada. So those people that want to continue with the program, he's still making a way for them to go. And friends in that church admitted that yes, they may still get a program, still get a friends, they still get, they encourage people. So that how we do, we just look at, we say, brother, let them give our money. because that program, we not see that program, it will happen right now. So they give our money because there was no time given to us.
Yeah, but
even the hotel bill.
Others are saying that 700, according to a report that we are getting, that each person pays 700, but you're saying more than $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
No. The document, your document, my land deal all got missing. In that process, my original copy of my land deal got missing. I call you personally. If you get no call, you ask him. He directed me to somebody that will only put our document. Every document we carry over, we pay good money for it. We pay money. A lot of money nothing for us. On the first meeting. He said he's going to make sure that the document is going to get an original copy. They would have one up. I don't know. It's so discouraging and it's so heartbreaking. Some are going to ask them to cut them, get that money off. We pay with interest. Up and I say only people money. My only regret is my lady original copy that I lost. My only regret right now.
Well, how did your land get missing? Did it get missing from your house, or you gave it to the pastor and then it got missing?
He said you wanted something on suspicion that everything will go over there.
Oh, so the land deed, you gave a land deed
collateral?
Yeah, something like a collateral, right?
Yes. Yes, it got
missing.
It got missing.
It left in the possession of the pastor and it got missing.
It got missing, yes.
You too.
Wow. Wow.
So sad about that.
It got missing. To register that 200 to register that $230 United dollars.
Wow.
The registration that 230. The set of registration that $150 United dollars. The registration. When you register first, they will take you, they put you on a special group chat. For the net registration, go to the net for the visa fees. They'll get the net group chat.
Okay.
You understand? And the visa fee will pay $700 for visa. For me, if I get half my money, I'll be thankful to God. It's not easy right now.
To get that money.
Extra money to get the money and give that man the money.
But since this has been happening, you guys have not. The man is a pastor right here at the Forklift Clonchoy. Why you guys didn't go there, or maybe to
let the former president know?
Yeah, to let the former president know, or even to take his complaint to the station.
Yeah.
To meet the president, to go to the church and complain to the church. There was no time giving us the security. They were not allowing us. I think basically one or two things about us. So there was no time giving us. We got around there the last time, and he came. He said we will go home, and he coming to talk to us. We'll make sure get back our money. It's just confusing people. Just confusing us.
Okay.
So I'm happy that the police grab it right now. I'm so happy, and some of us will go to the court to hear what is going on there and see how they will get our money.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. I'm going to take a number. We'll be in contact with you. Maybe we even want to get more and more folks, more and more victims, of this incident.
I can even give a lot of numbers.
Okay.
You can talk to a lot of numbers. You can talk to, and those people that we are so angry. They just want to see him.
Okay. All right. So we already took down your number. You said your name again.
My name is Mark Sober. I live on Nipple Street.
Okay, Mark, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah. I also know some others who complain as well.
All right. Okay, so call us on 0777-771-075, 0777-771-075, 055-101075. Let's take more calls here on the program. Let's talk to this person. Good morning, your name and where you join us from.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, guys, thank you. Brother Chokon, thanks for Mr. Dixon. The honey is also here for Legal Town this morning. My brother, thank you very much for the topic. You told your analysis well. I want to speak to two issues. The issue is the issue of unity party. What happened? Look, Waka, my grandfather, I supported Unity Party from 2005 up to the time. I still support the Unity Party. The issue of your government officials and what our brother Yegazi advising, I think it's wrong. The action should be condemned today, tomorrow, and forever. The issue of reacting on generally in this country as Liberian, I think is wrong, it's unlogical, it's unfair, because I think President Walker, Ibn Tuwe, or the Mo Ali, whatsoever that is government, Phone TV, Phone FM, Legacy, Nelson, SOCOM, all the rest of the journalists, I think they should be awarded by law, because for what it is, for the election. It's not a water phone. I think it should be awarded. Reverend or that Reverend, it should be awarded. Is there a thanks for what you put there for your contact last year election? No, I think it's wrong. I think they have the right. When there's an event,
when there's an
event, they have the right to go and cover.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's talk to another person. Thank you. Good morning. Your name and where you join us from?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, brother. Let me say hi to this nation. Yes, Abu Robert calling from our party myself from another one.
Oh, Abu Robert.
Yeah, I just want to begin what you like on staff. It's condemn the action against journalists. All forms of violence against journalists in this country. Certain is free effort set us to bring our local government that we support to power. That's all of the only real we ought to down for the party building. So if you use a party to the rest, they're not bother issue, they're not policy, they are doing a job. If the party official are banning the party in the headquarters, I hope that's
Hello? Okay, we lost him. You can call us back, please. Call us on 0777 1075 0777 1075 0555 101075. But don't forget to play the radio game. Dial star 799 hatch. Select number 3 for Spoon FM. Choose how to pay the play fee. And of course, the play fee is 70 cents or 100 US or 100 LD. And once you do that, you automatically get into the job. Let's go back to the line and talk to this person. Good morning, your name and where you join us from?
Good morning. This is Jimmy Flomo. I'm calling from New Georgia Gulf.
Okay, let's hear you. Go ahead.
You see, I'm not happy that the journalist from Spoon was hit. But this is the point. The Unity Party, most of them get angry the way the owner of this station, Spoon Station, Stanton Water Spoon can handle issue. I myself, who calling you now, I can be really angry in the evening the way he handle issue.
Oh.
This is not journalism.
Okay.
One example is about the $22 million that he said Joseph Barker on a government whistle in the mud. Another one was an incitement to tell the Liberian people, you're saying down there, the same rest issue now. Joseph Barker then come to power, they came to rest now to 1850. You're saying down there.
Okay.
So you were happy. You were happy last year when he was speaking out, talking about ills in the CDC government. You were happy about that.
That's not the point I'm speaking
But that's the point now.
No, that's not the point.
That's the main point.
That's the point.
All of those things that you are saying, I think those are trending issues. The increase in the price of rice. I mean, that was announced by Amin Modad. It's a fact. You know, so the talk about, even though the president later on held a meeting with the rice importers and said that there's going to be no increase in the price of rice. But the preliminary information was there's going to be an increase in the price of rice. So you don't want to see you also talk about that?
Yeah, I can see the man did
not
tell us. He did not tell us
that. Because you people are
Stanton Waterspoon said George we did this. He only said you know party.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to another person. Good morning, your name and where you join us from? Okay, go ahead.
What?
issue, every kind of marital issue in this country, go to the court. If I want you that you are married around me, go to the court.
Yeah.
You go to the and corruption are good of culture, my brother. One of my friends went to have a supermarket. All of them were two. When you go to the church, you put checking there. That is the order of the president. That person there called me. Still, you couldn't get voice to talk. These are why they put damage this country. To get to make them more to come talk. And you depend on your to create your but they're not there. If you are here to talking, they're not there. Government. All part of the country. You work for people. Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to another person. Good morning. Your name and where you join us from?
Good morning, Reverend.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
To the School FM family.
Good morning.
Thank you for the recognition. The voice is Kori Mohammed, Kakwe Political Brain, and I join you from the headquarters of the Movement for Intellectual Exchange in Tarata. Let me say thank you to you and the people that we extremely well for Reverend people. The issue that has to do with that, I think the citizens that are listening to you ask if they have gone to the former president. They need not to go to the former president. The issue is already in the media. The former president himself must understand that this is his pastor, this is the religious advisor. He must step in immediately and have the situation under control. He must not wait for people to go to and say, oh, your pastor, do this or do that. But no, we should get step in immediately. If it were me, I would have said, it has get in before even it takes over the media. Because it will affect you as an individual. So they should take a certain measure against that individual to make sure that people will actually not be in our midst, especially with certain men. Then the issue has to do with the unit package situation at the parliament level.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Is he on the line now?
Yes, I'm about to.
Yeah, so we will try to speak to Reverend Nimm of the Foke Clon Fellowship, Christian Fellowship Center. There's this allegation that he was arrested, handcuffed, and placed behind bars.
Okay.
We've been discussing here. So he's on the line and he wants to give his side of the story, and I think that is very important.
Good morning, Reverend Nimm. We have you live on Spoon.
Okay. Thank you for this call. Thank you for the call.
Okay, we have been discussing, we gather information that there's this scandal about alleged scandal of some money, and we even spoke with someone, your background. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Somebody's calling me my WhatsApp. I want to off them.
You already on the radio?
Yeah, talk.
Yes. Can you please speak to the allegation quickly?
Yeah, that's okay. In the first place, before I proceed, I know what you are doing now. I think that is what you should have done first before putting a picture on your platform. That is my image. It was wrong. Now you're calling me now after you have damaged my integrity on your social platform. But if the allegations are false, it's not true, I have all documents to that. You understand? I have all documents to that. And it was not only Liberians that were going for that conference. There were 8 other countries that were going for that conference. And all of them were denied,
Okay, so
all of them was denied. Not only Liberians alone, because I think if you remember quite well last year when Prophet Key started speaking up on his platform and would make the sentiment last year, and that was for undermine the entire program. And coupled with some Liberians in Australia have all the documents, not only Liberia alone. So 8 other countries, Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, America, all of them were denied, of the program. So it's not only Liberians alone. So the way they're taking the thing.
Okay, so Reverend, According to you,
it's not true. It's not true.
Okay,
so only Liberia, no, not other countries was denied.
So hello, Reverend.
Reverend?
Hello.
I tried Australia. Yeah.
My colleague want to ask you.
According to you, everyone, not only Liberians, were denied, but those who you allegedly took money from for this program, have you been able to refund the money?
No, this is a visa process we're going through, and the money was sent to Australia over for $7,000. I have all my receipts, everything intact. I sent the money to Australia. We're going through the migration in Australia. When I traveled to Australia last, I met with the migration agents, and I spoke with them. I told them that we come with a program, even the host of the program in Australia.
Okay.
I met with them, we have a meeting. So not only Liberians, so I sent the money, I have the receipt of the money sent to Australia. It's a visa process.
So
the money is non-refundable.
The money is non-refundable.
The money is not refundable. It's a visa process. If we have succeeded, so the board will give us back? No.
Okay, but Reverend, there's this report that you were arrested, you were handcuffed and placed behind bars. Is it true?
No, I was not placed behind bars.
But you were arrested?
I'm at the National Police headquarters. You know, I'm at the National Police headquarters because if they brought me, yes, I'm here to talk with the police. You know, so but that is what happened. I served with the government, served as a former religious father to President Joshua, and I would never do that to tinker my record. But the thing happened, I have all my documents from start to finish. I told the phones that are refundable. And the thing is that only Liberians said no. I'm telling you.
Okay,
last year, I led 5 presidents from Liberia to South Africa. We went to South Africa, we went for a program in South Africa, and we went there, we came back. The Australian program was the second program we were going for. When Brother King came on his program and said, I take it 3,000, I get it to the president, all was all false, all lies. The number of people going out even up to 100. You know, so you put my picture on your platform and saying I behind back.
Okay,
so you do your investigation before you proceed.
Okay,
you know?
so
that's
Reverend,
why we decided to reach out to you.
Reverend, you are saying
after you destroy last night, people come from all around the world. Europe, America, Australia, Canada, people calling my brain, what's going on? I say, I don't need my picture on your platform.
Yeah, so Reverend, we just want to clarify that you said you were not arrested, you were not handcuffed as reported.
He said no.
Come again?
You said you weren't arrested, you weren't handcuffed.
I said no. I'm a center. You see, the problem I get with us, you know, if you want to do this, you should have done this. Yesterday, call me, we talk before you hear myself, before you put my picture on your platform. You know, do you know what you guys have done to me?
So Reverend,
you don't do things like that.
Another thing is that
you have to do that. You tarnish my image, then you're calling me.
Reverend, you know those things will happen, especially when you are involved with such a situation. But your ability to speak out is what matters.
No.
And another thing.
Okay, but the thing is, the damage have been done now. You must have you interview me.
But this is why the opportunity is being given you to have your side.
You know, you don't do that.
Okay.
They will proceed. I have all my documents intact.
Okay, so Reverend, my last question. My last question to you.
I have all the receipt, everything intact. But listen, to Australia,
Reverend,
they send the account, the receiver account. I give almost everything. I give it your plus check. You know.
So my last question. So when you told folks about this program, did you make it clear to them that the money is non-refundable?
So he's asking, when you brought the people over to take part in the program, did you explain to them that the money is not refundable?
I explained to them, even if some of the delegates can testify to that.
And you also explained to them that there's a possibility of them being denied?
I told them, and all of them can attest to that. All of them can attest to that. A visa process, we work for visa process, and the thing did not work out. You know, and I just came back, they said, oh, the man run away, took up the run away. Before the program, I've been traveling. I've been to all the countries. So I've been traveling. When I government, someone said that because the Australian government denied me visa, someone said that. I have other things I'm doing. So I just came back and said, oh, they made have different story. I took the money, I run away. How will I run away? My family, everybody here. You know, the people getting all mixed information. You know, so I thank God that you people can call me and to clarify. You know, so any other information you need, I have all my documents, my lawyers, will be coming by God's grace, and that's it. You know,
they brought you at the police station. Who exactly took you there?
Was 109 delegates from Nigeria. Kenya was 86. Pakistan, other countries, you know, because when I was in Australia, we had a meeting. The host of the program told the government that she was expecting about 900 people, delegates to attend them. I have all the documents, the letter to send to apologize. I have all my documents, telephone number, I can give it to you. Oh, you hear me?
How many people are you talking about from Liberia, Reverend?
80 person.
Okay, 80.
And how much you pay each?
Hello? Okay.
Okay.
I
think we got enough information from him.
We stay online. Well, let me see.
Yeah. He started blackmailing me, you know. Some like brother have recording all those things, you know. And so and the people that are going not already paid their full amount. So the people that yet don't take a mirror run away, so where the way go for this interview, you feel would deny you, they will say you go back for embassy.
Another question.
It's not possible.
Reverend, there was this allegation as well that you told them when they got to Australia after the program they can scan up, they can run away.
No. I never told that. They came up with that. Said they get people there from the people that go. They want to go. I said, I'm not responsible for that. You get people on my own is for to attend the program. That was it. You know, that was it.
Was it the first time taking people out of Africa to a conference?
No, I know. Okay, for Australia, yeah, but I took about 35 Liberians. They went South Africa. Went to Africa for a program there. And we came back and other national attended that program in South Africa.
Apart from
Liberians.
Yes, apart from South Africa. Apart from
Australia
South Africa.
Was our first program. Australia was our first program. If what Prophet Key did, if he have not done what he did, trust me, we're going to go because the host did her due diligence on the ground, and everybody, I know she did her due diligence with the government, immigration, was set. Force. It came up from Prophet Key. I don't know if you guys remember, and that was why on my entire process, coupled with other Liberians on the ground, I can send you people tip, I can send people audios, send people documents to that. You know, even the Liberians in Australia, they went to the immigration, said people that come in, they're not good, they can't, they won't go back, and they started fighting back and forth. I got all the information. So, and that's something I did deliberately to take people money to run away. No, I have a receipt of the money I sent. You know, so if we get the whole thing upset, mixed up, the automatic woman run away. No.
There are also report that there was collateral giving. Someone said they gave their land deed and you were taking collateral.
What's the name, please, Mary?
My name is Denise.
Okay. The thing is, the program. The program, I didn't force anybody to come. People willingly came, and I told them funds are not refundable. Let's pray to God if we go. That's it. I didn't force anybody. I didn't promise anybody come and give you a visa. No, I did not. I got people who will testify to that. So if they make up stories to pin me black, but it's false.
Okay.
I never promised anybody. And I was citizen. And I was government or immigration to say, come, go see a lady to do this. No. When the way go for visa interview, people deny you, then go back to the American embassy or Japan embassy, say we want money back. Where? You know, so the allegation is all false.
So what's the way forward now? What's the way forward?
I can do it. Money is not refundable. I told them. You know, I sent money. I have to testify to that. I have all my.
Yeah, I think that's the network.
Okay.
But no, I can do that. It's not possible. That's just what happened. I tell you the simple truth. I'm the one who was in. I have an organization in Liberia. It's a global organization. You know. So my sister, that is what happened.
Okay.
Any other information you want to put me, I'll give you one documents, I will provide all, but I did not promise anybody that I'm going to give them visa. I did not promise anybody, I didn't tell anybody, go say your property come, No, I did not. Nowhere in the
Did he say how much each person paid?
Okay. So, Reverend, before we leave you, we really appreciate your time. Did you mention how much you collected from each person?
Yeah, some pay nice. Not something for the type process. Some pay even less than that, But that was a amount. We charge the people to pay because they're paying for the conference and visa processing and everything. Yeah.
And also
So
quickly, someone spoke about hotel that they made reservation. They pay for hotel as well in Australia. How true is it?
The thing is, in traveling, reservation is done. Hotel reservation is done. And everybody does that. Even the travel insurance, everybody get all the legal papers that will qualify us to travel. Everybody, we went through the process. Because that was asked that we should do that. That's what happened. So that's what happened.
So they pay for the hotel. How many days was the conference for, and how much the hotel cost?
From the I think it was for 5 days. 5 days. Program was for 5 days. I'm not too exact, but it should be around there. So that is why. So my sister, that just what happened.
All right.
The project get the hotel or something down.
Oh.
When they put it now, they say, "Come on, money back," or "Give some money back." Where? Nowhere in this world. Nowhere in this world. So people take it out of context.
Thank you.
Using power, using other influence, but I think it's wrong. I think it's and I think of your station. But even though I have a problem with you guys, but putting that my image on your platform, it's not good.
All right, Reverend. Thank you so much. We appreciate and hope that you sort things out. Thank you for speaking to us.
Are you currently at the police station?
He said yes.
Yeah, I'm at the police station right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Reverend. Thank you, Reverend Nimm, for speaking to us.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the voice of Reverend Emmanuel, namely the head pastor of the Foke Clone Gelate Christian Fellowship Church. Give you a side of the story there. It was reported that, he was arrested, handcuffed, and placed behind bars on Sunday after allegations of him, collecting money from some folks to travel to Australia, but then that did not work out. And the folks have been behind him to refund the money, and he's not been able to refund the money according to the report. But we just spoke to him, and you got his side of the story. He said the money was intended for visa and hotel reservation and everything. According to him, some people pay $970 United States dollars, and some people even pay less than that. And the intent was to go for a conference. All right, the intent was only to go for a conference. Yeah. So for me, I have a little bit of problem, about the intent, but according to him, he wasn't arrested, as it was reported that he was arrested. He was handcuffed, and placed behind bars and everything. Now, something might have been wrong in between. That was the side of the story, and we'll take that. But something might have been wrong in between. It's either certain information was not clearly given for the people to know, because I'm not sure Liberians that are struggling, we all know the economic hardship that's in this country, will just go and then to pay $970 United States dollars just to go for a conference and come back. All right. So there was some information that I believe that was given that wasn't too clear, for which influenced a lot of people to have said we're going for the program and all of that. It's either maybe they were told that they weren't clearly told that the money is non-refundable, because if I should pay close to 1,000 US, some of the victims said 1,000, and then you tell me there's a possibility and there's not a possibility. I gotta think twice before, investing my money in such process or in such program. I gotta think wisely. But if you just tell me that once you pay the money, you will go, and you are pastor, you are man of God, you're somebody of high level of integrity. I mean, there's some confidence in your statement, and because of that, that will encourage a lot of people to want to go. Mm-hmm. But if it is clearly stated that this thing I do or die, you pay your 970, it's either you'll be denied or it's either you will not be denied. I'm not sure a lot of people will want to take that risk. So I think it's the process of the information that was given to those folks, and that is why they went for it. Yeah, so I mean, I agree with you, Dub Hub, that there's something fishy about that. Information might not have been given clearly.
Yeah,
and something like that.
I think so too. I think I buy into that same analysis that maybe something went on wrong in between there either. But again, the Reverend is putting the blame on Prophet Key, who is just a social media influencer. I don't know what did Prophet Key do that the entire conference.
Prophet Key blow alarm, so the organizers got to know that was informed that people coming for different reasons and all of that. So,
but I don't think just a social media thing. That's why the organizers will deny it or cancel the conference when you have the conference already planned, you have the time, people already pay money, people already made reservation for hotels, and then just for a social media podcast, and then the institution will just deny everyone. It just only went on wrong in between there that
and that's why that's why I said previously that as a pastor, a man of God, you need to be very careful how you deal with issue of such, because there are a lot of schemers. And listening to him talking about, the organizer expected 900 people at the conference.
Yeah, not
huge.
Just for Liberia.
Yeah, right? that's huge. And sometimes people out there bring those things. They are not sincere with, they just want to scheme us, want
last
to
year,
eat money.
Ethiopia,
and all
there
of
was
those
a
things.
similar scheme.
Yes, so you have to be careful how you engage people when it comes to that. Yeah, perhaps we can go to the lines to take calls.
Yeah, let's go to the lines to hear from Liberians about this. 07777 1075. You listen to the pastor from Fort Clone Church, Pastor Reverend Nimm, former religious advisor to the president, the former president of the Republic of Liberia. So call us and tell us what you have to say about what he said. But don't forget, 9:55 will be join our winners. Play the radio game. The dashboard is open. 20 persons will be walking away with $2,500 Liberian dollars. All you need to do is to dial the playing code *799#. Select number 3. The next thing you want to do is to choose how to pay the playing fee, which is just 70 cents US or 100 Liberian dollars. Once you do that, you automatically enter the draw and you stand a chance to win 2,500 Liberian dollars. Let's go to
imagine
the lines.
Paying hotel bill.
Yeah, let's go to the lines now. 07777 1075. 07777 1075. 05550 1075. Call us this morning and have your say. Good morning, your name and where you join us from.
Good morning, Stephen. I'm James Diwele, calling from Maserado, Johnson's Road, to be specific.
Okay, James, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you. I listened to the bishop. I mean, the bishop. I mean, more especially when you were addressing about how you never told the people that they were going there to stay, but rather for a conference, and you were not aware that they were going to run away and all of those. I mean, all of those things. These are examples to show that actually Jamaica government was a corrupt government, and every one of them that was involved into Jamaica government
make our country to be how it is today. So
we are part of that.
Remember that we are government chief, and we are government. We are
religious advisor. So go ahead.
If you find out, if you find out, you will know that.
What's that on you? Just
stand on here. No, stand on here.
So we are here. Oh, we are find out, chief. So this is just a caveat to the people that there is nothing between our plan. And the woman will go for 12 years. So get that man to court, and definitely you'll go behind, but you'll go to jail.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to this person. Good morning, your name and where you join us from?
Good morning, how you doing?
I'm okay. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Thomas William calling from Minnesota.
Okay.
Thomas, let's hear you.
Oh, I listen to the story from the Reverend.
Okay.
And to be honest, some level of honesty. So let's be honest. There was no clear assurance. I think those who are involved in the program saw or look at the proximity of the Reverend, the power into the president. They look at two instances. They look at his title as a Reverend and as a religious advisor to the President of the Republic of Liberia. I think they were the build that confidence and the reliance that the program was correct. But anybody who is involved in BCRP and BCRP program, family program, we think that most often will see that the BCRP is more responsible, and it will be clear, it is clear that even you can be denied when you go for visa interview. So I think that their inner reliance and their inner confidence was based on the fact that he's a man of God and he was close to the presidency as religious advisor to the president. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for calling from Minnesota. Let's hear from this person. Good morning, your name and where you join us from?
Good morning, Emmanuel. Good morning to your co-host and good morning to
the Emmanuel. This is UKZ.
Good morning.
Nipsin and
Chokwan.
Baram?
Go ahead. This is Emmanuel. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
May I hear you guys saying a church of the president to ask people to go?
No, we didn't say church of the president. We did not say church of the president.
We said a hair pastor.
No, but don't quote us wrongly. You quoting us wrongly.
Please go ahead and make your point. Go ahead.
But this is shocking to me, that a church owned by a certain president.
No, not certain president. Not certain president.
We charge people to go for a conference. It says that whoever attends every Sunday, you are the only thing and you stand someone on the person $1,000 to go for a conference. Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
you.
The may want implicate also.
No, he's already old. Hello.
Good morning, Legacy.
Good morning.
Good morning to your colleague, Luther Sagi Jim.
Okay.
Trying to just reduce most of the country. I think after the case, the work people like party. Like he come clean water and cholera and wash his hands and turn his back on that program. They don't do what that program is. He said, can you tell me that just because you conference, I will send you the money to go for your conference? I don't think so. So I think I'm looking at Sunday where there's a fire. There will be a smoke. Sunday is behind it. When they listen to me after the program, they hit a party, go for a clean water, wash the hand, and request for your white towel and wet your hand and stay away from it if you want to see the favor of God.
Thank you, Luca. Okay, let's talk to another person here on the line. Hello, your name and where you join us from?
Hello?
Please lower the volume of the radio or shut it down.
This is Mike again.
Mike, let's hear you.
Yeah, I understand and I heard the question you're asking him concerning how many money he collected for all. He said 900 plus. All right? And know that he told us he's going to refund our money. He admitted to us that he's going to refund our money.
He told you that he's going to refund your money?
in a free church, the church stayed to contact, we go there and make some inquiry.
Okay.
The man is guilty over his boy he did to us.
So you mean so folks, just so you know, Mark is one of the victims. He spoke to us earlier. He's one of the victims. He's one of those who reportedly, paid money to Reverend Nimm to travel to Australia. But he's telling us that Reverend Nimm told them that if they are denied, he's going to refund their money. Is that what you're telling us?
No, what I'm saying, at the time the program got messed up.
Oh, at the time you guys were denied.
Yes, because we know that what he did, even the boys are working with him.
Okay.
The children all told us that the man he just eat our money for free. Even the children requested for that money to him.
Okay.
What even? Yes.
Okay, so that
when we in the office, they told us that the men were escaping at the time you went to the airport, and we saying go to the airport to make sure that he not leave.
Okay, so there are a few questions I would like to ask you. So when you were told about this program, were you told that there's a possibility that you will be denied, or you were just given straight assurance that once you registered, you are going to travel to Australia?
The program was once you register, we go.
That's why he told you people.
That's why he told us. And let me tell you this: you're looking at Liberia right now, the economic situation in Liberia right now. So we take 900 plus, and I said we pay 1,000 plus.
Okay.
He said 900.
He said 970, and some people even pay less.
Huh?
He said 970, and some people even pay less than 970.
I'm talking about what I pay. I pay 1,000 plus.
Okay.
They make it an assurance that we'll go. Let me account the teacher. I said, I went to work, and even I didn't pay my house rent. I went to work. My children go to school that year. I made sure I found that money for all over, credit that money all over, because the insurance was there. That yes, we'll go.
Yeah, but you also know there's a process that sometimes you don't,
Get your bag ready. People let people wait Ghana. We'll get a group chat. People let people wait Ghana. You see people with a location and parking. Trying to get ready to go to. We share on the social media and on the platform. You see? So to tell us, like the TOB is all that money is not refundable, they were nothing that they were encouraging talks.
Okay. Let's take a few more calls. Just
conference in Australia, come right back. I think it's a little weird to you. I don't want to use fucking word. I think it's a little weird to you.
Thank you very much, man.
It's so heartbreaking, and I just want to see him. I'll just jump on him.
Oh.
Like I said.
It's so frustrating.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Like I said, we're going to keep in contact with you as this particular story unfolds. We're going to keep into contact with you. Thank you very much for calling. Let's talk to another person. Hello, your name, where you join us from?
Hello, my brother calling from Banana.
Yeah, let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, I just want to add a voice to some of my colleagues. I have one of the victims. One of the Pastor Nat. He was robbed of 4,400. I am my brother. My brother got frustrated. He had to go Ghana. Since last year, he scammed us. Got fake invitation for Australia. Take imagine the way country is how we mango around to get that money. And he took that money for at the end of the day. Every now and then he laughs there. At the end of the day, we can see him and left for your house. And then they see Reverend Nimm, he sat there Reverend Nimm to his office. We saw Reverend Nimm to talk to us. All my children here, my friend here, boy, say he had 2 years away. I'm going to say, I want a program, but they're going to pay $550. I don't know how possible it is. But your friend always robbed us. When he called you in a picture for to give you another money, how possible it is? Now I hear you hundreds of Liberians, and he took money from everything. But I knew that his program was also genuine. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. You can't see past it now. But I'm hoping and praying that Liberia is small. We are about more than 10. Other people for me, I pay 2,000. The other brother pay 2,000. Some people pay 3,000. Some people pay 4,000. Oh, that easy. Tell you, you can't get that money about more than 10%. As a nice, you can see you left it. You can see the house. You know, I think you know Pastor now well. I don't order them are being a kuhu.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thanks to all of you who called. We have to go home now. It's 2 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Thanks to all of you who called and participated on the show. Well, about this particular issue regarding the former religious advisor to the former president of the Republic of Liberia, Reverend Nimm. We got his side of the story, but like somebody on watching us said, there's some fishy issue about this. While I'm yet to believe is, whether the clear intent of the program was told Liberians, those who actually registered for it, those who went for it, whether the right information was given to them, that this program is a two-way street. If you pay your money, you either be denied or you may be successful. You may be allowed to travel to Australia. All right? I believe that information wasn't clear because I know the struggles that a lot of Liberians go through here. And I want to believe that they wouldn't take that risk to invest huge sum of money, $970, $1,000, or even less, into something that they are not sure will come to fruition. I don't want to, believe that 100%. Yeah. So it's either there was some kind of misinformation given about the process, and that's why a lot of Liberians went for it. But as it stands, investigation is going on. We spoke to Reverend Nimm from the police station, even though he said he wasn't arrested, he wasn't handcuffed, he wasn't placed behind bars as reported. But we are waiting for the outcome of the preliminary investigative report from the police. But folks, it's 10 o'clock and we have to leave. Denise and Trokon, your parting comments before we take leave.
Yes, and like you said, hope it's so saddening to hear that, especially hard-earned money by people. But we hope that can be resolved. And I'd like to say happy birthday to some female journalist, Patience Kumar, who is the secretary for FIJA. Also, Musu Kamara, who works at Punch FM. And also, I'd like to say happy birthday to Luisa Luis. She's not a journalist as well. And all those who are celebrating their birthday. Well, we'll be back tomorrow.
Okay,
yeah, thank you so much for those who follow. So thank you for following. We're going to be here again tomorrow. And also, I want to say happy birthday to a friend of mine, Lasana Conant, in the office of Senator DeLon. Today is your birthday, Lasana, and let us wish you well. And let Allah, take you through as you go through on this.
Please, Allah take you through,
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Okay. So, folks, for those of you who play the radio game, congratulations to all of those who won. So, because I've already drawn the winner, so you can check your phone, check your text messages as to whether you pop up as one of our winners.
The news is up next.
Once you won, you're going to see your text message in your phone that you won. So it's been a wonderful time. Coming up next is news from our news and current affairs department. Bye-bye.